Black bipolar female. Black bipolar female. Black bipolar female.
I'm Black bipolar female, Natasha Cobb. I want to talk a bit about something that keeps me going. From the very beginning, I've always had goals, something to look forward to that I can accomplish on my own. And now that I'm older, I realize how important it is to still have goals. One of the things I notice about growth for myself is that people don't really know how to respond to the fact that I'm changing. Because, the saying, people never change. And in order to change, you really have to specifically target the things that you want to change. I had a professor point out to me that unless you isolate the thing you want to work on, you will not change simply from doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. He pointed out a friend of his who plays tennis every weekend. And every weekend he goes out, he plays with the same people, he plays the same way, and he remains the exact same tennis player for pretty much his entire life. And he said in order for him to improve as a tennis player, he would have to pick one thing at a time, focus on improving that one thing, and then move on to the next. And I believe that's accurate. If you just try to do the same thing over and over and over again and hope that things get better or you improve, you probably won't. You have to be more specific and targeted and work on things one bit at a time. One of my biggest lessons in life is that I can change myself. Now, I always knew that I could learn, and I learned pretty quickly, but I'd never really thought about how I would improve and grow by changing pieces of myself. So I try to isolate things that I can work on for myself. I think about some of the constructive criticism people have given me over the years, and I try and work on those things. My weight being one, I've been struggling with my weight for quite some time now. Ever since I was put on this drug called Zyprexa, and people gained a lot of weight on Zyprexa. Gained a lot of weight because it slowed your metabolism and increased your appetite. And I've lost a significant amount of weight from the time that I was on Zyprexa, but it continues to be a struggle. So recently I've been practicing intermittent fasting and eating less. So I find, even though this is going to sound pretty obvious, I find that eating less is the best way for me to lose weight. I haven't really gotten into the whole exercise part of eating less and exercising just yet, but eating less has definitely led to me losing weight while I'm on the medication I'm on now, which I never really believed that I would be able to lose weight on the medication I'm taking now. But with the intermittent fasting and eating smaller portions, I am actually losing weight. Sometimes I wonder when I'm going to plateau, because I feel like everyone plateaus. You just reach a certain level and you're like, okay, I'm gonna stay here. This is good. I've made it far enough. Or as people like to say about women sometimes, like, this is good enough for you. So I just wonder when it's going to be good enough for me. And I think other people start to think the same thing. Like, when is this going to be enough? When is she going to be happy about where she is and what she's doing? But I am happy now. But that doesn't mean I still don't want to grow. Hopefully there's a long road ahead for me and everything will be bright in the future. But even if it isn't, I am very thankful for how far I've come, not just with my health, but also with my learning and my abilities to communicate with others and get along with others, and building relationships with people that have been long lasting and very fulfilling. This is Black bipolar female Natasha Cobb saying, stay strong, stay healthy, and know that you're loved.
Black bipolar female. Black bipolar female.